Gaming Bolt presents 15 dumbest health items in video games. Video games can be dangerous affairs, so you'll need some health items to get back on your feet. The only problem is that not every health item is a classic. Many of them are actually very dumb, and here are 15 of the dumbest. Coins, Super Mario 64. Mushrooms have always been a strange way to regain health in Super Mario Bros., but coins are an even stranger health item. The Mushroom Kingdom must be very capitalist for its residents to recover from nearly fatal situations by simply picking up some money. Wasted food, Street Rage. The streets are filled with rage, and also food and garbage. As you make your way through the various levels, your only source of health recovery is chicken and other assorted foods that have been stuffed in trash cans. The alleyways may be crawling with thugs, but that is no excuse to eat stale chicken. Toilet water, Fallout 3. You're not supposed to drink out of the toilet. We were never taught this, we just learned this. So why do we dip a glass in every toilet we walk by in Fallout 3? We get some health from it, but it also increases radiation and it's just plain gross. We don't know who at Bethesda came up with this, but maybe they should go back to the drawing board. Blood Vials, Bloodborne. Bloodborne is not a pretty game. I mean, in terms of visual aesthetic it looks amazing, but the general feel and look is sad, which is not a bad thing, so it makes sense that the only way to get health back is to drink a vial of blood. After all, it only stands to reason that you take the blood from the monsters that you slay. We can't decide if this is cool or just plain dumb, so we'll go with dumb. Radiated Meat, Fallout 4. Everything in Fallout is irradiated. It's possible to find food that hasn't been covered in radiation, but more often than not, you just have to suck it up and eat some meat that has literally been nuked. It's a little distressing to see your radiation levels rise with every bite, but you have to do what you can to survive in the wasteland. Hearts, Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda has always shown health with a line of hearts. It's become an iconic symbol of health, but that doesn't make it any dumber. Felling an enemy often reveals a small heart, floating on the ground. It's become commonplace and we don't even blink when we see them anymore, but the bright glowing symbols of love don't always fit the epic adventures of Link. Health Pipe, Postal. Postal is a series where you can shove an animal on a gun to use it as a silencer, so why wouldn't you smoke crack to recover health? This item seems to be included just for shock value. It definitely doesn't seem like something that would heal bullet wounds. It may be one of the dumbest health items that any game has ever included. Dog food, Wolfenstein: The New Order. The Nazis may have won the war, but that doesn't mean you have to resort to eating dog food. It may buck the age-old convention of picking up health packs after shooting your enemy's face off, but it doesn't make it any less strange. Hitler may rule the free world, but we are almost positive that there is still plenty of good food that BJ could eat. Rotten flesh in Minecraft. Minecraft isn't just about making diamond swords and building the Millennium Falcon. It's also about surviving, and rotten flesh is there to help you do just that. Beat up a zombie, take a bit of its skin, and then roast it over an open fire. Minecraft may not be the most conventional game, but eating zombies still seems like a bad idea. Rat Skewer, Dishonored. Rats are always around in Dishonored, so it makes sense that the players turn to kill a bunch, put them on a stick, and roast them over a fire. But then we thought about the fact that every rat in the game has a deadly plague, and it just keeps getting scarier. Mad Max, eating maggots from corpses. The wasteland in Mad Max doesn't have a lot of food to forage for, but maggots are always in season. When you can't get some dog food, Max can dig his hands into a puddle of maggots, scoop it out, and shovel the squirming larva into his mouth. It's more sickening than healthy, but hey, who are we to argue with Max? Eating a giant's toe in Skyrim. What's the most nutritious thing in Skyrim? A giant's toe, apparently. There are dozens of weird and crazy health items in the Elder Scrolls series, but tearing off something's toes seems like we're going just a bit too far to get some health back. Blood back from Unturned. If you've lost a lot of blood, apparently the best way to get it back is to just shove bags full of it in your face. It isn't the dumbest health item on this list, but just picking up bags of blood never stops feeling a little stupid. Swallow Potion from Witcher 3. Potions in the Witcher series slowly poison Geralt as he downs them, and Swallow is one of the most useful concoctions in the game. It slowly recovers your health as you continue to slay monsters, but the recipe is a little bizarre. A little bit of a strange plant and some drowner brain. Wait, what? Monster meat, don't starve. The aim of Don't Starve is pretty self-explanatory, but not everything in the game is edible. As you build up your weapons and armor, you can take down the monsters that constantly stalk you when the sun goes down. So what better way to get your health back than to chop up the beasts and put them on a plate? We hope you've enjoyed this video, so please consider subscribing to our channel. We do original content, reviews, graphics comparison, and much more, and try to upload a video every day.